When Lexie flew home for a quick 2-week family visit, the worst thing she expected to find when she got back was an empty fridge and maybe a dead houseplant. Instead, she found someone else's underwear in her closet, her favorite jeans, missing, and her boyfriend accusing her of gaining weight. What came next? Let's just say it belongs in a courtroom or a comedy show. Lexie was the kind of woman who had her life on lock. She worked remotely as a marketing lead for a startup based in Seattle, but chose to live in sunny Austin because, quote, "The tacos are better, and I like being able to wear Birkenstocks year-round." She had her own routine, yoga 3 times a week, grocery trips every Saturday, binge-watching true crime documentaries while eating peanut butter out of the jar. And she shared her life, and more importantly, her apartment with her boyfriend of 2 years, Kevin. Now Kevin, 31, was a character. He was somewhere between a lovable couch potato and a walking red flag with a Wi-Fi connection. He didn't have a job, claimed he was between opportunities, which roughly translated to plays Call of Duty until 4 a.m. and can't find the laundry basket. But despite all that, Lexie stayed, because love makes us do weird things. Like ignore the fact that your boyfriend thinks Febreze is an acceptable replacement for cleaning. It was Lexie's mom's 60th birthday, a big milestone. So Lexie planned a surprise trip back home to Boise, Idaho. Just 2 weeks she'd work remotely, celebrate with family, and come back to her life in Austin. She asked Kevin if he wanted to come, but he said no, claimed he had to take care of the apartment, which sounded suspicious even then. Lexie gave him the benefit of the doubt. Before leaving, she even stocked the fridge, paid the rent early, and made sure he had plenty of frozen pizzas. It was the equivalent of prepping a babysitter. Kevin nodded, waved her off, and went right back to his game controller. 2 weeks passed. Lexie came back on a Thursday morning. Flight landed at 10 a.m., and by 10:35 she was unlocking the front door, suitcase in hand, excited to be back in her own bed. What she walked into looked like a frat house post-apocalypse. Trash everywhere, dishes piled like a leaning tower of pasta sauce, smelled like gym socks, weed, and betrayal. A half-eaten burrito was fossilizing on the counter. The only thing clean in the apartment was Kevin, who was asleep, shirtless, completely unaware that his life was about to implode. Lexie sighed, deeply, pulled her hair up, grabbed some gloves, and started cleaning. But it was when she made it to their shared bedroom that the story flipped from gross to what in the actual F***. She opened her closet, expecting her usual neat rows of color-coded hangers and folded sweaters. Instead, it looked like someone had been trying on every single outfit she owned. Stuff was all over the place. Brass crumpled, dresses inside out. A sweater still half on a hanger like someone gave up mid-theft, and then she saw it. A pair of underwear, lace, neon pink, sized too small, sitting on top of her favorite hoodie like it belonged there. Lexie stared at it like it was a crime scene. She hadn't worn anything like that in months. Maybe ever. She picked it up, sniffed it. Regret, immediate regret. It wasn't hers. She marched to the living room and threw the lace thong at Kevin's sleeping face, like she was serving an arrest warrant. Kevin groaned. Sat up, looked confused, then looked guilty as hell. "What the hell is this?" she asked. Kevin blinked, rubbed his eyes, then said the most Kevin thing ever. I think that's yours?" Lexie laughed. Not because it was funny, but because she was about to commit murder and wanted to savor the moment. "Try it on," he added. "Yup." He said that, so Lexie, fueled by rage and curiosity, did. She tried on the mystery underwear. Didn't fit, like not even close. And Kevin, sweet, clueless. Doomed Kevin had the audacity to say, "You gained weight while you were gone. Maybe that's why it doesn't fit." Lexie stood there, in someone else's underwear, in her own apartment. After flying home for 2 weeks, and this man, this unemployed, burrito-hoarding man, was blaming her body for another woman's panties, she should have been knighted for not lighting the apartment on fire right then. Later that night, Lexie was doom-scrolling Instagram and mentally planning Kevin's funeral, jokingly. Kinda, when her phone buzzed. Unknown number, local area code. Message, "Hey." Can I send a courier to pick up my underwear from your place? I left it at your boyfriend's. She dropped her phone, picked it back up. Read it again. There were 2 follow-ups. I also borrowed a denim jacket from your closet. Can I ship it back to you? I didn't know you'd be back today. Sorry, lol. Sorry, lol. Lol. Oh. That's when Lexie's brain finally connected the dots. Kevin had invited a girl over. While she was gone, let her stay. Let her sleep in their bed. Wear her clothes. Leave her laundry. And now this girl wanted to coordinate a pickup via delivery app like this. Was Amazon Returns? Nah. Nope. Not today. Lexie stood over Kevin, who was now fully awake and pretending to look surprised and calmly, clearly told him, "You have 10 minutes to get out." Kevin stuttered, panicked, claimed the girl was just a friend, said nothing happened, said it was her idea. Then circled back to nothing happened, then said it was a misunderstanding. Lexie didn't care. She packed a backpack. For him, threw in a toothbrush, a t-shirt, and a half-eaten bag of Doritos, then pointed to the door. "But I don't have a job," he pleaded. "Then you'll have plenty of time to figure it out," she said. And with that, Kevin left. Unemployed, homeless, and very much single. Epilogue. Where are they now? Lexie posted a screenshot of the underwear message on Twitter. It went viral. Like 2 million views viral. Comments ranged from, "Girl, you're a saint for not going to jail. Imagine using a delivery service to recover your walk of shame laundry. This is why I sleep alone with my dog." Last we heard, Kevin was crashing on a friend's couch in Round Rock, still between opportunities. The mystery girl? Blocked. Deleted. Forgotten, Lexie. She's thriving. Got a new boyfriend. New locks on the door. And a strict no freeloaders, no liars, no lace underwear that isn't hers policy. Moral of the story? If you're going to cheat while your girlfriend's on vacation, maybe, just maybe, don't let your side chick borrow her clothes. And definitely don't let her leave her underwear behind, because no courier in the world can deliver you out of that mess.